So there was a country concert. There was a country concert held at the park. For every 5 men, there were 4 women that went to the concert. If 228 people attended the concert, how many men and how many women were there? So they want men and they want women. Okay, so again, at first glance, this one might look like, oh, it's just a regular one. You know, just 8 over 4 is x over 228, but that's wrong. And you can't do it the other. It's also not right the other way. So both those are wrong. In other words, this way. You put the 228 in the top, that's still wrong. Both those are wrong. Okay, so we really need to be more careful. We can't just throw down the numbers and the x and away we go. It'll be wrong. So instead, let's be careful. What do I mean by careful? Write the words. Please don't skip this step, especially on this one. This will really be important. So, okay, so what should our words be? Well, we have men and we have women. So it's natural. It's going to need to be changed, actually. It's not going to work in the end, but it's natural to start by writing men over women. We're going to need to change that approach. But for now, I'll start by writing men over women. Okay, and then I'll grab what they gave me, 8 men for every 4 women. So 8 men for every 4 women equals 228. Okay, so where's the 228 go? You see, we're in trouble, aren't we? The 228, that's not men or women. What is the 228? It's the total, isn't it? It's the total men and women, right? So do you see how this problem is not so simple? They're not giving us the total number for just men or the total number for just women. They're giving us the total altogether of men and women. So how do we deal with that? Well, I'd rather not use a letter. I don't want to use a letter. What you could do is you could come back here and just change this to total. So this is what I call a total proportion problem. When they give you a total, this is the first one of these we've had. When they give you a total, then you make the denominator total. Instead of men over women, you make it men over total. And then that means you change this to be 12. Because that's the total, right? 8 plus 4 is 12. The total of men and women. Now, you might want to, could I put women on the top instead? Totally. It doesn't matter. You could put women over total or men over total. It doesn't matter. You can make it work either way. Just you've got to have total in the denominator with either men or women on the top. But we do have to have total. Why? Because that's where the 228 will be on the other side, because that's a total number, right? That's total men and women. And then the top is going to be my X, or in this case, I'll go M for men. You see how I got that proportion, those two equal fractions? Now I can solve it. The total down there is 12 because 8 plus 4. So when they give you the total number of people, like 228 is the total, you've got to put total in your denominator. Let's cross multiply and finish this one up. Diagonal, diagonal. 8 times 228 is 12 times M for men. Use your calculator. I'm getting 1824 equals 12M divided by 12. And what do I get here? M is 152. So 152 men, right there, 152 men. So we can bring that up here. 152 men. And what's going to be the easiest way to find out how many women?
Do the same thing, but with 4 over 2.
We could totally do that. That would totally work. But
Just
yeah,
subtract
Yeah,
the 28.
228.
yeah, subtraction would be easier. But yeah, that's either way is right. You could just redo. Whoop, I was going to add again, subtract on, because we have 228 total people. If we just subtract the number of men, now we know how many men. The difference, what's that? 76. That's women. That would be the easier way to get the number of women. But yeah, you're right. You could just go back and do the fraction again and put the women number at the top, 4 over 12. And that would work also. You'd get the same answer either way. 76 women. And so there we go. Is that good? Questions on that one?